So today I am going to be talking about how to pay for PlayStation subscription in Nigeria, and also how to pretty much buy any game you want on PlayStation Store. But before we start, I want to give you like a quick backstory. I made a video like this a while back, like a very long time ago when I was starting my channel, and I talked about the game I got and the card I used and all of that. But some people were still complaining after watching the video that the tips I gave were not working. So because the tips I gave were not working, I decided, you know what, I am going to do a second video, kind of like a follow-up video, because it's been a long time and a lot of things have changed. There've been like a lot of cards as well and upgrades and all of that. So that's why I'm making this video. Now, to get started, I am going to talk about the options you have. What are the ways you can buy PlayStation subscription and PlayStation games if you're in Nigeria? And when we go over those options, we're also going to talk about the hacks that I've tried that pretty much worked for me, that should also work for you as well. So the first way to buy a PlayStation subscription, or the first option you have, is to have a dollar card in Nigeria. Now, this dollar card can be a card that was provided by your bank, or a card that you generated from a virtual dollar card platform, like maybe GoLands. For example, the freelance platform GoLands lets you generate dollar cards if you are making money on that platform as a freelancer. There used to be Payday. I don't know if it's still very much active. There are a bunch of dollar card issuers out there, but again, I can't really vouch for a lot of them. So what I do use, and I've mentioned this before, is I have a GoLands card because I'm a freelancer, so I use GoLands. GoLands is just like Upwork and Fiverr, but instead of getting paid to your bank account when you're withdrawing your money, you have an option to generate a dollar card and use the card for anything you want. So I have a US dollar card that was given to me by GoLands. Payoneer would also give you a US dollar card if you use Payoneer a lot. GigPay or GigPay will also give you a dollar card if you receive money from anywhere abroad to your GigPay account. GigPay is a platform that lets you receive dollars if you're in Nigeria. You can check it out. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description here. So those are the platforms that issue dollar cards. So any of these platforms can issue a dollar card and also give you an address, a zip code, and a pin, kind of like a pin for your card, right? GoLands does that. GigPay, they do the card details, they give you an address and a zip code. So you can use these cards and they should work for you. Now, in terms of where my PlayStation came from, for my PlayStation account, when I go to PlayStation Store, I set my region to the United States because I use a US dollar card. Some people might have a PlayStation account that is set to UK. See if you can change it from United Kingdom to United States and see if that works. Also, to confirm, you cannot change your PlayStation region to Nigeria because Nigeria is not in the list of countries. Sony doesn't really have a Sony PlayStation office or branch in Nigeria, so Nigeria is not part of the list. It's either US or UK. So it's either you get a dollar card from a dollar card issuer, or you get a dollar card from your bank. If you get a dollar card from your bank, they will not give you a US address. So you'd have to hustle a US address and zip code and try it and see if it works. So say GT Bank gives you a dollar card now. I have one here that was given to me by GT, which I mentioned that I've used before, that worked, but in recent times, it hasn't been working. So this is it. It's a GT Bank dollar card. And when I'm using it for international transactions, what I do is I put the card details, yeah? Then for the address and zip code, I use Barter's address and zip code. Basically a US address with a US zip code. For the state I use, or for the city I use San Francisco. For the state I use California. Then the address is 333 Fremont Street, something, California. You guys know that address. So I use that. And when I used it the first time, it worked. I still use it for a bunch of platforms and it works. But for PlayStation, it doesn't work anymore. So we're ruling this one out, but try it, see if your dollar card from your bank would work. The second option is to use Amazon gift cards. If you have an Amazon account, you can always go to Amazon and buy a PlayStation gift card on Amazon. Just search for PlayStation gift cards on Amazon.com. You see it there. Buy a gift card and then enter the gift card code on your PlayStation account where they say redeem code. You know, when you open your PlayStation account and you're looking at your payment options, you will see their redeem code or something like that, and then you can enter your Amazon gift card information. So you can buy Amazon gift cards, PlayStation gift cards on Amazon.com and use it. Now, how do you pay for these PlayStation gift cards on Amazon.com? Well, Amazon can accept your Nigerian bank card, but if it does not accept it, try to connect your PayPal to your Amazon account and try to pay with it. PayPal doesn't let Nigerians receive money, right? But you can connect your bank card to your Niger PayPal account and then, use it to buy gift cards on Amazon.com. You can also try your Naira card. It might work on Amazon.com. I haven't tried it in recent times, but it's worth the shot. Why is it worth the shot? Because before I started making this video, I asked a friend of mine who owns a PS5 and he's a heavy gamer. I asked him how he pays for games and how he pays for subscriptions. And he said he goes to Amazon.com and simply just pays for gift cards. And then when I asked him what card he uses, he said he has a Pioneer card that he uses. But again, you might want to try your bank card or connect your PayPal to Amazon and try checking out with it. It might work. Then the third option, just like I said, is PayPal. PlayStation Store or your PlayStation account has an option to add either a card or 3 cards. You can add up to 3 cards to your PlayStation account if you want to pay for things, and you can also add a PayPal account. Your Nigerian PayPal account can work. You simply need to select it, but you don't do this from your PlayStation. You go to your browser and go to store.playstation.com or playstation.com, sign in and go to the store, then try to buy a game or pay for a subscription. Then in the payment options, you are going to see PayPal there. Select PayPal. By then, you would have already set up your PayPal account with your bank card connected, and boom, you make your payment. I keep saying PayPal because my bank card, my Nigerian bank card, GTB, is connected to my PayPal account and it works fine. So that's another option again. The third option is Cuda Bank. Your Cuda Bank app, there's a part of the Cuda Bank app that has gift cards. There's an option for gift cards, right? There you can see Amazon, you can see PlayStation, you can see Apple, you can see a bunch of just gift card options. Select the PlayStation one. You can get PlayStation gift card on your Cuda Bank app. The price is going to be high. They might charge you like 900 and something naira in this 2023 per dollar for the gift card. But I mean, the price you pay for these things, it's not that easy setting all of this up in Nigeria. So Cuda Bank is trying to also chop their own money. So try your Cuda app. It lets you generate gift card. Try generating a PlayStation gift card from there. That's also an option. So these are like the 4 options I have that should work for you. Again, currently the dollar card I use is my GoLands card. I used GTB at first, but it no longer works for some reason. If you need a US address, use Barter's address, or just look for a US address anywhere in the US, a zip code, and of course a state in the US, like address, state, zip code. When you're filling the address part, if your PlayStation account is set to the US, if it's UK, find a way to get an address in the UK and use it after you've entered your card details, because your Niger address would not work, right? Nigeria is not on the list of countries for that payment page. Now, a couple of tips or hacks. When you're trying to pay for a game on PlayStation Store, it might not work. It might tell you that an error occurred, something. It's because you're trying to buy the game directly. You already added the game or the subscription to your cart and you're trying to pay directly. It might not work. So what do? You need to fund your PlayStation account's wallet. So instead of buying the game directly, go to playstation.com on your browser, right? Go to the store or go to your account and go to payment management and then add your card. If the card has worked, click on fund wallet. Basically, you're moving money from your card to your PlayStation wallet so you can buy games and subscriptions. Fund your wallet first. If your wallet is funded, then you can use the money in your wallet to buy any game or buy any subscription. If you're trying to buy a game directly, it might not work. Please take note. Please keep this in mind. It's something that I've experienced recently. Another thing is, and this is a very stupid one. I don't know why that is happening, but when you're funding your wallet, if you select $5, it won't work. It just says an error occurred, something. I couldn't take a screenshot. But if you select $10, it works. So sometimes it might not be your card. It might just be that the amount is, I don't know, maybe they want you to pay like a high amount or something, but $5 is low. You see in the list of options, you see $5, $10, $20. Select $10. That's the minimum that worked for me. If I select $5 when I'm trying to fund my PlayStation wallet, it doesn't work. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, it's one of those things you also have to keep in mind as well. Never say never. You can easily pay for your PlayStation subscription or buy any game here in Nigeria if you use PlayStation. But first of all, fund your wallet. Your browser, go to playstation.com, sign into your account, fund your wallet with either PayPal option, the gift card you got from Cuda, the gift card you got from Amazon, or your dollar card details. Any of those options, use it to fund your wallet first. Once you funded your wallet, then you can now buy games, through your PlayStation application or through, the browser. So that's it. That's all the information I have for you guys. This should help. This is probably going to be also my final video on this because I feel like we covered a bunch of options here. But please, if an option doesn't work for you, let me know. Don't just say it did not work. Simply say, hey, this is the card I tried. Not the card details, but the name of the card. And let me know what the error is. And then I'll ask my friends and see how I can help. This card is a Visa card. I would say I mostly use Visa cards for my PlayStation subscription payment. Why? Because Visa has a slightly larger coverage globally than Mastercard. Mastercard has offices in most countries around the world, but Visa cards are mostly adopted by a lot of brands compared to Visa is mostly adopted by a lot of brands and businesses, both small and big, compared to Mastercard. So I mostly use Visa cards to pay for things and it works. Mastercard, not a lot of the time. So if I'm to generate a dollar card any day, I would always generate a Visa card, not a dollar card, not a Mastercard card rather. So that's it. That's all the information I have for you guys. Thank you so much for your time and I will see you around. If this video is helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hopefully I get to tell you more stuff like this one. See you. Bye.